In the world of fame, sports, and power, a comeback isn't just about returning, it's a high-stakes gamble. Some rise from the ashes stronger than ever, rewriting their legacy. Others fall harder than before, exposing every flaw under a brighter spotlight. From legendary redemptions to reputation-ruining failures, this is how a comeback can either save you or destroy you. The power of the public eye. When someone stages a comeback, whether it's a celebrity, athlete, politician, or entrepreneur, there's one thing they can't escape: public scrutiny. The court of public opinion is fast, unforgiving, and always watching. One wrong move can undo years of effort. Take Tiger Woods, for example. After scandals and injuries tanked his image and career, people doubted he'd ever bounce back. But when he won the Masters in 2019, the crowd went wild. That moment wasn't just about golf. It was a masterclass in resilience and narrative flipping. He reminded the world why they rooted for him in the first place. But it doesn't always work out that way. Remember Lance Armstrong? He tried to make a comeback after admitting to doping, and instead of redemption, his return only amplified the betrayal fans felt. Comebacks shine a spotlight. What that light reveals can either repair a legacy or destroy it further. Authenticity is everything. Audiences can smell fake from a mile away. If a comeback feels rehearsed, strategic to a fault, or manipulative, it fails. Authenticity has become the make-or-break factor in today's culture, especially in the age of social media. Look at Robert Downey Jr. He didn't just get sober and hope for sympathy. He owned his past, showed actual growth, and didn't beg for forgiveness. He earned his second shot through performance, humility, and openness. That's why his return as Iron Man didn't just revive his career, it redefined it. Now contrast that with someone like Ja Morant, the NBA star who tried to walk back a controversial image after multiple missteps involving firearms. Despite public apologies, his actions didn't align with his words. The inconsistency crushed the sincerity, and many fans lost patience. A comeback that feels like a PR move instead of a personal transformation? That's where reputations go to die. Timing is a tightrope. A comeback's timing is either your best friend or your worst enemy. Too soon, and it reeks of desperation. Too late, and people stop caring. Take Britney Spears. For years, fans begged for her freedom under the Free Britney movement. Once her conservatorship ended, the world was ready to cheer her on. Had she tried to reclaim her stage before that momentum built, the support might not have been as widespread. Public sentiment has to peak at the right time for a comeback to take flight. But some returns just miss the mark. Think of Kevin Spacey's awkward attempts to stay relevant post-scandal. He came back with cryptic YouTube videos instead of genuine accountability. The timing was not only off, it felt tone-deaf and creepy. Timing isn't just about a date. It's about the vibe, the climate, the temperature of public emotion. Narrative control is key. Comebacks are all about story. If you don't shape your own story, someone else will do it for you, and not kindly. Michael Jordan left basketball at the top, tried baseball, then came back to the NBA. What made his comeback legendary? He controlled the narrative. I'm back. 2 words. That's all he needed. The media didn't spin it. He gave them the headline himself. Contrast that with someone like Lindsay Lohan, whose comeback has been rocky at best. She's tried music, reality TV, and even a beach club, but her narrative has always been out of her hands. Tabloids and gossip blogs painted her story as chaotic. Now that she's finding steadier footing in acting again, she's finally reclaiming control. But it took years to wrestle the mic back. To make a comeback count, you need a message, a mission, and momentum. Without it, you're just floating. Reputation isn't what you say, it's what you show. Words are cheap. The real weight of a comeback is in the follow-through. Take NBA player Derrick Rose. Injuries nearly ended his career. When he returned, he didn't demand fanfare. He just kept grinding. When he scored 50 points in a single game years later, it was emotional. Not because he said the right thing, but because he showed the work. That's what separates a comeback from a crash and burn. Consistency, work ethic, proof. On the other hand, take someone like Tekashi 6999. After his prison sentence and cooperation with authorities, He tried to leverage his notoriety into renewed fame. And sure, he got clicks, but not respect. Because people saw right through it. No growth, no maturity, just clout chasing. The audience will watch your first step back, but it's your second, third, and 100th that decide your future. The role of public forgiveness. A comeback can't happen without a willing audience. And that audience, they've got long memories and high standards, but they can forgive. America loves a good redemption arc. We root for the underdog. We want people to change. What we don't tolerate is arrogance, excuses, or entitlement. Consider Chris Brown. He's tried for years to push back into the mainstream. While he's had hits, a large part of the public still refuses to fully embrace him because the damage from his past actions remains unresolved for many. On the flip side, someone like Brendan Fraser disappears from Hollywood, deals with trauma, pain, and unfair treatment, and then returns with humility and honesty. People didn't just forgive, they celebrated him. His return felt earned. Comebacks are transactional. We give you a second chance. You give us a reason to believe. The comeback blueprint. A successful comeback isn't magic. It's a formula. It requires precise timing, raw honesty, and undeniable performance. You can't fake it, force it, or cheat your way through. Every move is under scrutiny. Your reputation is on the line. Done right, a comeback can transform you into a legend. But get it wrong, appear desperate, insincere, or self-serving, and you risk losing everything. The stakes are high, and there are no shortcuts. Comebacks are earned, not given. A comeback is never just a second chance. It's a test of character, timing, and public perception. Whether you rise or fall, the world is always watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the art of the comeback, like, subscribe, and comment with the most unforgettable return you've ever seen.